All right, ladies. So I just wanted to have a chit chat on how to feel better. So I was wondering, social media can be very beneficial sometimes, but it can be also hard, especially on women. And I wanted to know, how do you not fall in the comparison trap?
I think having a good support system is very, very helpful. Your friends, your family. I feel like whenever we get upset about a stupid hate comment, we'll come to each other and we'll reassure each other. And yeah, I think having a support system is the most important. And just knowing your self-worth and just being confident and not letting anybody change your opinion about yourself or what you love to do.
Yeah, also, I feel like I know it's easier said than done, but people on the internet that say those things about you, it's just not real. Like, the things that they're saying is not true. And, exactly what Danny said, what's real and what's fake. And, when you look at those comments, they're taking the time out of their day to write something negative about you, which, has nothing to really do with you as a person. They have no idea who you are. And it just doesn't matter. It's, really not real.
What has been maybe one of the hardest struggle for you to overcome regarding self-esteem? And what would be maybe the advice you could give to young women watching us?
I feel like something that is difficult sometimes is false narratives being put online, because sometimes people will talk about things you can control. Sometimes they'll talk about things you can't control. And I feel like a lot of the times it really is out of our control, and for anyone who really decides to put things online. And that can be very scary. You can feel kind of helpless in that moment. But again, I feel like it's just important to remember what's real and what isn't. And when you truly know the story or you truly know yourself, it's what other people say, it's just fake. It shouldn't matter.
Yeah, I agree with Laura. It really only matters what you, your friends, and your family thinks about you and tells you. That's the only voices you should listen to, and not anyone else, because that's just, you're gonna spiral. It's not healthy, and heavy on the false narratives. It's just bound to happen, but at the end of the day, you just have to rise above,
And I think the hard part, especially when you're publicly exposed, is even though you might, be confident and trust yourself, everything is made for comparison. So that's, I don't know if you experienced that. I know that when I started, it was a new struggle to deal with, because it was she's doing that and she's doing that, and maybe I'm not doing enough. Do you manage to go beyond that self-doubt?
It's so crazy, because I feel like especially around the age that we are, maybe even younger, a lot of girls are in that phase where they are so prone to comparing themselves to others online and oh, I'm 20 but I'm not doing this yet, and I see this girl doing this, or I don't look like this girl, or my boobs aren't as big as this girl's boobs, so I think it's very natural, but I think it's crazy. A lot of people compare themselves with us now because we're in the public, but we're not. We also have these struggles with.
Yeah, we are trying to.
I think it's just a girly thing. We all struggle with that, and just knowing that literally there's not a single woman out there that has a perfect life and a perfect body. Knowing that is, I think, very grounding.
Yeah, there's no such thing as perfect.
There's no such thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you manage to embrace your muchness? Because say someone's listening and they manage to realize that they are enough, so maybe they start to be confident and they start to wear what they want and say what they want, and then society reminds them, oh, but you're too much. And I feel that the double standard is okay, so where do I stand? How do I manage that double standard? Everyone wants to answer. I like it.
I'd say that something that, especially as artists, we like to exaggerate a lot of things, and we're very expressive, we're very creative, and so that is something that all of us equally face so much, especially on the internet. But we're constantly reminding ourselves and surrounding ourselves with people, which is us as a group, that's why we're so lucky to be in this together, that
we get to celebrate that, you know? I think it really, that's why it's so important what Manon was saying earlier. It only matters the friends and family, the people who really know you and the people who believe in you. You need to surround yourself with those people because those are the people that are going to keep reminding you of your confidence and hype you up to the point where you won't, all the voices are silenced. You know what I mean? It's like you need to be surrounded by people who truly know you and who celebrate the best parts of you.
Yeah, people online, they don't get it. They don't get it at all. And like I was saying before, like as long as you know like what you're doing and like who you are and where you come from, like that's all that matters. But yeah, it's always online. People saying that, you know, you're exaggerating this and you're doing this, like it's too much. But like as long as you're confident and you know what you're doing, like who cares? Like literally, who cares? Like do what you want to do.
It's so lame when
It's
people
so lame.
tell you to like tone it down. Like I've been told to tone myself down in every phase of my life, my entire life, like by everyone. And I feel like the biggest lesson that I took away from that is to never listen to those people. Like being yourself, being authentic, and being extra is the coolest thing ever. Like that's what got all 6 of us here to where we are today.
It's so badass to break out of those societal norms and not to be that girl, but like we really only have this one life and you don't want to be on your deathbed being like, I played it safe.
Yeah,
like, oh, thank God I
exactly.
played it safe. No, you're going to be like, oh, I wish I did more. So just do more, do whatever. It's your life. Be yourself. Just don't harm anyone, but yeah.
Great reminder.
I was gonna just say that we experience this a lot with Gnarly. Like, Gnarly is it's just a different song and it's very expressive and it's very full out, and I feel like a lot of people don't understand the concept of that. And that's okay, but I feel like we're just doing what we feel is like right for the song, and like we're just having fun on stage, and like who cares?
I love what you say, like it's very badass to break codes, because I feel like that can be really a source of motivation. Like what I've been doing is, if I'm hesitating or if I'm feeling like I'm too much, I'm like, that's a good thing. I'm doing it for the other girls.
Yeah.
It might be a bit hard for me, but I know who I'm doing it for.
Yes.
And that helps so much.
Exactly. Also, like when you are like one of the first people to do something, or like you're teaching someone something, like you're the one that's going to have to face people's negative opinions, and you're gonna have to stand up in the face of adversity, you know, and like
That's courageous.
that's courageous.
Great, we're gonna do our little would you rather. So I forgot why I put my notebook. Do I have my notebook anywhere? Oh, yes. Thank you. Yeah, because I like to write by hand. Would you rather speak to your 10-year-old self or to yourself in 10 years?
I think myself in 10 years.
Yeah, what would you say?
Oh, I don't know.
Hi.
No, literally, like
I don't know.
How are you?
I hope you're doing great.
Yeah, did I achieve everything I wanted to achieve?
honestly, for me, I don't want to speak to my future self because I don't want to know like what happens in the future. I just want everything to go
Like how
the
it's
way it
supposed to.
goes.
Yeah.
Like if everything happens for a reason, I would want to speak to myself 10 years before because I would want to tell that little girl not to be scared of doing literally whatever you want to do. And like kind of how we were talking about, like don't let anybody like dim your light.
Yeah.
Me too. I want to talk to myself like 10 years before because I kind of want a reminder of who I was as a child.
Yeah.
Just to wake up my inner child again, you know, because we're so busy and
and
we're
your
like
life
mature
changed
now.
so much.
We're adults, and so I feel like it's good to be like, oh my gosh, like my inner child, give her a hug and everything.
Love that.
I feel like I will cry so much.
Me too. I had a
Like,
dream
see
about
10
this
years
and I cried.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I feel like little me like needs a hug really badly.
Actually, I'm the one that needs a hug from
Yeah,
my
like,
little
I
me.
need to give her a hug.
I've seen something on social media that was really beautiful. Like, if you're being harsh on yourself, just put a picture of your young self
saw that.
on the
I
fridge.
mentally like imagine my younger, whenever I'm being a little too mean on myself or too hard on myself, I'm like, wait a minute, that 10-year-old version is in there still and you're being mean to that little girl too. So that's a beautiful way of not being, you know, overthinking stuff and being mean to yourself.
Be nice to baby Mano.
Yeah. Be nice to everyone.
I love that. Okay, on a more funny note, would you rather crash a dress as your crush party or dress as your ex party?
Dress as my crush.
Dress, like
I'm dressing like my
you know, like
crush.
I saw that trend on TikTok, and like especially the dress as your ex, and they wear like a red flag.
Wait, what am I supposed
That was
to
the
wear?
costume.
No, but like our crushes are cute. It's like I want to dress like my crush.
I'll dress like my crush.
Like costume?
Yeah, like
Confused.
costume.
Do I have to put like
I don't have a
boy
crush.
clothes
Like,
on?
be your ex or be your crush? Which one?
But so it's so funny because you know when like girls do that, you realize friends just do not have the same type. Like you know, it's
That's
like
so true.
bad boy on one hand and like very.
We all have very different types.
I have a crush on myself, so just period. I would just
Duh.
Self-love.
Self-love first, girls. Okay, lastly, would you rather eat a camembert or a croissant?
Croissant.
A what? What's the first one?
Camembert.
Like
That's
this
French
cheese?
cheese.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love camembert.
I haven't tried that.
I love camembert.
I'll
It's one
stick
of my
with
favorite cheeses in the world. I love cheese.
Really?
I really like cheese. That's one of my favorites. It's so good.
I hope you do in France. Like you need to go to the local like cheese makers. they have amazing. But anyway, I have a little surprise for you. So if you can close your eyes just quickly. 3, 2, 1.
Is that real? It's a real one. Can I bite it right now?
You can eat it right now.
Oh my god.
What the heck? How did this?
It's the biggest croissant in the world.
I flew from Paris with my croissant.
This is the biggest croissant in the world.
Yes, and it's a real
It's not
one.
this big.
Wow.
It's made by one of the best pastry chefs in the world. Yeah.
Wait.
What the hell?
Oh my god, I need like a 0.5.
Have y'all ever seen something like this? What?
We can do a picture, like together with the
Wow,
croissant,
thank
maybe.
you so
Tu la prends?
We're gonna eat this all day. Oh! My goodness.
I love an edible gift.